So, let me tell you what it is that I'm doing here in France and what the plan is for the rest of our days here. Now, I probably have noticed this in one of the videos, but if I haven't, here it is again. I've decided a few months ago to finally pursue my dream of going back to the university and start learning world cultures and languages and basically everything about linguistics and exotic cultures, non-exotic cultures, arts, things that have to do with these disciplines of science. And after a rather quick search, believe it or not, I found a new home here in a very interesting city called Strasbourg. I'm not in Strasbourg right now because I'm currently residing with a buddy of mine, but we are close to Strasbourg. I need to take a bus that will take me to the gates of the city, and from there we're gonna take a couple of trains to the university. Today I have one class only because I don't know why exactly, but like in early February, after the first week ends, there's like 2-3 weeks of vacation and holidays in almost the entire place, which is kind of cool, right? So for now, we're gonna take the bus into the city and I'm gonna show you around a little bit. So the first thing that I immediately noticed, here's my bus, is the size of the city. The place is rather small compared to where I came from. And it's very interesting because getting around the town is much faster, even in rainy weather, even in cold weather, which is usually very much frequent here. There's my bus. Let's go. Now, obviously, it is very difficult for me, and I'm pretty sure it's like illegal here to film people's faces. I can't really draw a map right now for you like I did in the previous video, but essentially where I am, it is a village outside of the main city, and we need to take this bus to the gates of the city. Then we need to take a train into where the city center is, and then from the city center we go to university. So one bus, 2 trains, to the university. We are in that first bus right now, okay? Land on the university station in a couple of stations. That was a weird sentence, but I really tried to shoot some B-rolls in the train, in the second train from the city center to university, but there was a lot of people here and I didn't feel it was appropriate, to shoot random videos. Yeah, that's the observatory station. After that, it's going to be university. Well, technically we're already at the university, but because the university is this huge, like unbelievably huge campus, it spans like 4 stations. We have the university station called University, then there's this one, Observatoire, which is observatory, and then there's the next one, which is called Esplanade, which is closer or closest to my faculty of languages and letters and everything. I'll see you outside of the train in a minute and inside the university. Right. So here we are. I want to see if I can find a name or a doorway, or maybe it's because of this. But basically, this big thing that you see behind me, this is one of the bigger faculties of the university, and We have all kinds of different faculties. Obviously, this is a big university campus. That big building that you saw, this one, this is, I believe, the Faculty of Law, Faculté de Droit, as it's called in French. We are going inside next to the Faculty of Law. We're heading left into this nice looking building called Pangloss, and I should find my class because this is the first time I'm going to this class. Around 3 p.m., which is like maybe a quarter from now, I have this class called Savoir Culture, which I'm assuming, or maybe Savoir Culturel. It could be either one of those things, which is essentially cultural knowledge or knowledge of culture, depending on which word was right. And it should be interesting because I think it's a 1 hour class, which is weird. But other than that, generally speaking, I came in search for a lot of cultural training. Yeah. A lot of like cultural stuff, language stuff, and I think we're getting there. I apologize if the audio is not good here. I didn't bring my microphone stuff with me. So it's something that is very interesting here is that, you know, you've seen probably extreme rain in rainy cities, like cities that are very famous for their rain, or cities that are so cold it's usually snowing, and when it's not snowing it's considered good weather. Here, something that's very interesting for me at least is that it doesn't seem to rain or snow as much, but instead ice, like literal pieces of ice, not a hail, it's not a hail, it's actual pieces of ice falling from the sky every once in a while. That's kind of creepy and kind of cool at the same time. So this is my university, this is my faculty. I need to get in and I need to find the class and see if maybe I can get something warm to drink because it is getting chilly here. Okay, as you can probably see behind me, I'm walking in the halls of my university. Well, my faculty, not my university. But they're the same thing. I am very high. I should not be holding my phone this high. I am at like at the very high floor. We need to find my class. There's this big board, this bulletin board of information, and let's find my class. So, this is my level, and this is my course. It says 3 to 4 p.m. I have no idea which class I need to be. Oh, it says the Meursault. Where is Meursault? Let's find a map of floor. I think we're in the root floor. There you go. Number 60, 207. I got myself a big cup of I think it's warm milk and chocolate. I think, if I speak French properly. And I decided to enjoy my nice little warm cup of whatever this is. Vanilla milk shake something. I think outside in the cool weather, and to tell you about the plan. All right. Okay. So the plan has always been for me to start learning things. Nobody is near me, within a range of I think 5 meters, so I'm not breaking any laws. The plan is to experience a life completely independent from all of my old life and see if things would turn out great or not great. Damn, this is good, whatever it is. And so far it's been, I'm gonna say maybe 10 days. I think it's 10 days since I have arrived here. And I'm trying to learn everything. I'm trying to learn how the systems work, how people are. The first thing that was a little positively surprising for me is that people are generally so much more nicer. Probably it is because a lot of them are just like me. They've immigrated, they've traveled, they are not natives here because this city is, apparently, as I'm told, a lot of people have not lived here since birth, which creates this welcoming environment, which is kind of cool, kind of nice, but it is still strange for me. The second thing was the weather. You see, there's this process in, I think in human biology called acclimatization, which essentially is how your body is getting accustomed to new climates. And this is a very much more radical environmental change for me than for an average, because I used to live in a very warm place where, for example, if we were like 10 centigrades, I don't know the Fahrenheit system, sorry, if we were like 10 centigrades above, it would have been considered a cool day. And now -2 is considered cool. So as you can see, my body reacts differently different times. I'm still over dressing probably. I'm over wearing everything I have just to make sure I don't catch a cold until my insurance stuff gets sorted out, which is a mess and a half. What else? Let me think. What else? The other thing is that let me change the camera angle. Is this better? I think it is better. The next thing is that there's a lot of bureaucratic stuff that I need to handle. There's bank accounts, and like I said, insurance, there's my university stuff. I need to get some kind of cards that prove I'm studying here so I can use some of the bonuses, and also to be, identified as a student officially here. And these things take time, and the problem is there's a lot of vacations and holidays here in France, but I'm enjoying my time. The biggest hurdle so far has been housing. I have not been able to find a proper housing for myself. I have a couple leads, and they are not going in a very significant direction that I could say, hey, this is good, this is bad. So there is something like that. For now, let's finish this, see if we can get into class. And I don't think I can film anything during the class. Obviously it's a class environment, and I too also would prefer to be studying and learning. And since it's a culture class, it would be very much uncultured of me to film instead of listening. But we'll see. However, I'm gonna tell you a bigger report after the course is done. Thank you so far. Let's see what happens after this. So I found the class. I don't think I can film it. I have to sit far back from everybody else. It's a bit crowded. Okay, I think I need to clean my phone. Hold on. It's been raining here again, which essentially means it is very difficult to shoot outdoor scenes without like getting super wet and get the lens all dirty up. So, a couple interesting things. The class was finished. It actually is a history and culture class. There's a lot of stuff to learn, and I'm completely out of touch because I have not studied history in such a long time. It seems very interesting because this is a French culture class in France, so everything is super serious. Now, other than that, I might have one of the cooler places that I have applied for residency, not residency, for what's the word I'm looking for, living in. It might have been okay. I might have actually found a place. Very cool, very, very cool. And so it's almost, I think it's like 10 p.m. and I'm home. So it was an interesting day because probably you're gonna see that there's like a jump in the timeline. I was filming in midnight, now it's suddenly night out there, and it's because I received a phone call from one of the places that I had like deposited, I wanted to live in, and I think I might have found a house tomorrow at 8 p.m. in around 23 hours, less than 22 hours, because it's at 10 p.m. I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna look the place again, we're gonna write the contracts, and a big hurdle in my entire immigration plan will be removed for at least maybe a year, I don't know, but quite some time. So that's it, this is my stop for now. Thank you for watching, I hope this video finds you well, and I'll be seeing you very soon. Alright? Ciao.